Good afternoon, poetry lovers. Welcome once more to another poem from Grandpa's Cosy Corner. A little bit later than usual due to the ravages of New Year. Too much whiskey, I'm afraid. But there we are. Happy New Year to all my watchers, readers, listeners, whatever you call yourselves. It's certainly time to hang up all the Christmas gear. You notice mine. Well, I never put any up actually, so it didn't take a lot of taking down. But there's nothing looks more pathetic than Christmas lights when Christmas is finished. Take them down, deflate the Santas, coil up the lights, and recycle the tree. Right, well, today's poem is a parody of a poem by one of my favourite poets, Alfred Lord Tennyson. Great poet, poet laureate for years under Queen Victoria, and he wrote some sterling stuff. Probably the most famous of his poems is The Charge of the Light Brigade. Well, I like to parody these famous poets, and I've tried to keep the rhythm and the cadence and the structure of The Charge of the Light Brigade in my poem, which is called The Charge of the Fire Brigade. A very underestimated service, the Fire Brigade. I know there's been lots of trouble about morality and ethics in the fire service. But if you are hanging out of a window of a burning building, about to be rescued by a fireman, I don't think you'd question his morals or his ethics. Ethics? You just say, get me out of here. Anyway, this is a tribute to the Fire Brigade, the Charge of the Fire Brigade. Half a mile onward, all to the tarmac of death drove the 6 engines. Forward the Fire Brigade, head for the scene, he said. Onto the tarmac of death drove the 6 engines. Forward the Fire Brigade! Was there a man dismayed? Not, though the fireman knew someone had blundered. Theirs not to make reply, theirs not to reason why, theirs but to go and try. On down the tarmac of death drove the 6 engines. Traffic to right of them, traffic to left of them, traffic in front of them rumbled and thundered. Steamed up and hot as hell, boldly they drove, and well, into the scene of death, into the vision of hell, drove the 6 engines. Flashed all their hatchets bare, flashed as they gasped for air, hosing the inferno there, rescuing survivors, while all the media wondered. Plunging through thick acrid smoke, right through to the front they broke, to find Vauxhall and Volvo locked in a strangling choke, shattered and sundered. Fire out, they fell back to the waiting 6 engines. Carnage to right of them, carnage to left of them, carnage all round them, twisted and smouldered. Steamed up and hot as hell, spent hose and hatchet fell, they that had fought so well. Back from the scene of death, back from the vision of hell. All that was asked of them, asked of 6 engines. Don't let their numbers fade, demand that more engines are made. All Parliament wondered. Honour the fair demands made, honour the Fire Brigade. Give them 600. Well, what did you think of that? Replies on the back of a £10 note. See you next week. Bye for now.